A British holidaymaker has died in hospital in Brazil after being airlifted from a cruise liner. Joanna Kiln, 66, lost her fight for life on March 1 after being treated in 3 hospitals in the port city of Santarém near the Amazon River. Staff at a municipal hospital where she spent nearly a fortnight last month have made the explosive claim she was abandoned by the cruise line. Mrs. Kiln, from Cardigan, Wales, is understood to have been traveling alone. Elizabeth Souza, a doctor at Santarém Municipal Hospital, told a local TV station she was brought ashore in a private tourist plane, alone and without speaking Portuguese and in a very serious condition. She was suffering from high blood pressure, pneumonia, diabetes and cardiac failure, speaking while she was still in the hospital, between stays in a private hospital and a third hospital where she died, and insisting the only assistance Mrs. Kiln received was from health professionals. She said, "We passed on countless updates on her health but with no results in terms of getting her transferred elsewhere." She added, "She's a lady who's abandoned in terms of the care she is receiving from the cruise line she was on holiday with, her insurance company, her government." Her comments are believed to have been made before Mrs. Kiln's transfer on February 20 to another hospital in the city called Hospital Regional do Baixo Amazonas, which has better intensive care facilities, before her 13-day stay in the municipal hospital where staff railed against the situation she was in. She was a patient at a private hospital but reportedly had to be moved after her health insurance ran out. A spokesman for the hospital where she died confirmed the news in a press release, saying she had been admitted around midday on February 20 and died on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. local time. The firm Mrs. Kiln was traveling with has been named locally as Cruise and Maritime Voyages. Their offices were closed today because of the bad weather, and there was no immediate response to email inquiries. The British holidaymaker's plight came to light after a mystery Good Samaritan called Poliana Gomez used social media to try to track down her family, prompting an email response from her daughter published in local media which showed she was aware of the situation and was trying to repatriate her. Local government officials are also understood to have assisted. Celso Alves, director of the municipal hospital Mrs. Kiln was treated in, said while she was still at the hospital, "We are doing everything we can here. She is being looked after well. The information we have is that the tourist didn't feel well on the ship she was traveling on and a medical facility was triggered. Our information is that she reached Santarém on January 27. As far as her current situation is concerned, she is stable, but she's 66 and diabetic and requires a great deal of care. Her family is aware of the situation and we are awaiting a response from British diplomats, which has been more difficult as there have been bank holidays over the past few days," he added. Santarém City Hall chiefs, through the tourism department, began to help the patient when they were made aware of the case. "We are doing everything we can together with municipal tourism chiefs to find a solution. There's also the diplomatic question which could enable the return home of this patient."
Where the freaks at?